The name is news. This is the news and massive developments this morning for people who drink Carling and ask for a watch every single birthday. They're doing Bond 25.
What? This is a surprise?
This is the most predictable thing. Let's just get this out of the way. Danny Boyle, this is the exciting bit. Danny Boyle, he of the Olympics opening ceremony and other films.
No, I think that's all he's done.
Slumdog Millionaire, I think he did that. Trainspotting 2, 28 Days Later. I'm actually a big Danny Boyle fan. He is signed on to direct Bond number 25, and we are getting it in October 2019. Josh Brown, your thoughts, please.
Does anyone care?
Yes.
I mean, I think lots of people
That's
do.
why we're doing this
I
video.
suppose, but I mean, is Bond as relevant as he was? I know Danny Boyle is obviously a really great choice, especially after Sam Mendes helmed the last two. I think he has a lot of great potential, but again, I don't know if Bond is as relevant as he was maybe a few years ago, even when Spectre came out.
This is the Bond cycle, though, isn't it? We're in now. Like, a Bond film comes out, it's fine, it's passably good, it's a good action film, it's good entertainment. Then there's a big gap where Daniel Craig says he'd rather kill himself than do another Bond film. We all question whether or not Bond's relevant. They talk about getting a black Bond, they talk about getting a woman Bond. We have all these questions about Bond. Nothing changes. They do another passably good action film. Everybody goes to see it. It makes a lot of money, and the cycle repeats again. Is this possibly the last time the cycle can repeat?
I think it has to be. I think there's just a sort of general apathy to it. Like you said, Daniel Craig keeps talking about how he'd rather slit his wrist than play Bond. In that, obviously, he's going to come back and do a great job.
We should say as well, the most predictable part of this most predictable news is you're not going to believe who signed on to play James Bond.
Daniel Craig.
It's Daniel Craig, who
Brilliant.
drunk women in Weatherspoons often say I look like. Don't see it personally, but it's their hen night. He's back for his 5th outing as James Bond.
Fourth?
Fourth?
For some numbered outing, but it's got to be his last, I think. $25 million has been reported to have signed on for, which is an outrageous amount of money.
I'm not a massive Bond fan. Just to let you know, MGM, I will play James Bond. It's not too late. You don't start production until later this year. I will play James Bond for $24 million. The offer's on the table. My schedule is clear that part of the year. I am willing to do it.
If Craig doesn't want to do it, you might as well get the second best international man of mystery around, Adam Cleary.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Liar and womanizer you meant there, but thank you very much. Yeah, it's good. Everybody's signing back on for this one. Ben Whishaw, always pronounce his name wrong. He's going to be back as Q. Naomi Harris is going to be back as Moneypenny. No word yet on Ralph Fiennes because he's actually quite busy. So he may or not be back. But I've got his name written down. The other lad, where is he? Rory Kinnear could be back as Tanner.
I don't know what that means, really.
I like Tanner. You know, the last one.
Yeah, but I can't remember much about it. I thought it was a big step down after.
That was the point, actually. Yeah, it was. We had the big thing again. Skyfall was this massive film. It had reinvigorated the franchise. Where do you go after this? They just did an all right film, and it was kind of instantly forgettable. The only thing I really remember about the last Bond was all the stuff with Monica Bellucci on the press tour and Daniel Craig having to defend her age, even though she was younger than he was.
I know. She's not the Bond girl she was. And Dave Bautista was in it, which was all.
Oh yeah, Bautista was in it.
Maybe he came back. I'd like that.
Did Bautista die?
I think he did.
I think he did. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was the whole Blofeld thing. God, what a mess that was.
What an absolute travesty that was.
Do you have a Bond night?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
But
okay.
then no.
No, come on, it'll be fun. We'll get a darts board in.
Yeah.
Top Gear box set to get warmed up.
Like I said, it's already hard because you're my favourite Bond, so then where do I go from there?
Stuff. Yeah, so, actually, the more important thing is that John Hodge is doing the screenplay for it. He has worked with Danny Boyle on Trainspotting and Trainspotting 2, and I wrote this other one down he did that was really good, The Beach.
I haven't seen it, but brilliant.
You've never seen The Beach?
I've never seen
The Beach. You were in the fucking beach, man.
I don't know what that means.
Everyone in The Beach looks and dresses like Josh Brown.
Brilliant.
And has their
It must be the best.
It's basically about a load of sweaty students who end up finding this secret paradise.
All I've done in this video is call you James Bond. All you've done is call me a sweaty student.
If you let me finish, one of them's Leonardo DiCaprio.
I take it.
But the other's Tilda Swinton. There's a little bit of Tilda Swinton in you.
I can take that.
Yep. So yes, that is the James Bond news. What more is there to say? He's coming back. It's the 25th outing. How many film franchises make it at 25 that aren't porn?
Oh, none.
None as far as I'm concerned. Some weird sci-fi ones. Maybe, but yeah, Bond's back for a 25th outing. Danny Boyle is signed on to direct. Daniel Craig is apparently not going to slit his wrists and is going to play James Bond despite his promises, so he's a liar. If nothing else, John Hodge is doing the screenplay. It's coming out October 2019. It will probably be pretty good. To be honest, Danny Boyle is doing it.
Well, I think...
We called him Danny Dyer there.
If Danny Dyer was the new James Bond, I would definitely
Or
see
you
it.
Russian mugs. So there you are, that's the news. Bond is back for a 25th outing. Are you excited for this? Should we just let the franchise die? Did you want Idris Elba? I kind of did. Shout it out in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, my name has been Cleary, Adam Cleary.
Josh Brown.
That's the wrong order, but we'll see you soon.